Welcome back, everyone. This is Thomas Triple T Tie with another new bullish crypto analysis. Before we dig in, when you find value in this video, feel free to smash the like, ring my bell, hit subscribe, and leave a comment in the YouTube section. Let's dig in and take a look at Bitcoin's daily chart. So what's happening here? We got a current daily candle. BTC dropped to 34.4K after Russia launched a full-scale attack on Ukraine. And Bitfinex had a huge buy wall underneath, and that helped cushion some of the drop. Their wall did move and adjust to the price changes, but it did absorb some of it, so that helped. Bitcoin recovered slightly after it found its bottom around 34.4, and then it bounced slightly upward. Then when after the market opened and new sanctions were revealed, basically tiny little bite-sized sanctions, the market was very bullish, and Bitcoin and the stock market rallied. Bitcoin rallied almost back to its previous, like you can't see it on this candle because this is in a different time zone, but if you look at the hourly chart, it rallied back to its previous day's high, or hours, if you will. The what's happening here is, in the previous video I mentioned that there's a mirror image here. You got a double top, and then you split this mirror image in the middle right here. This side is mirroring this side, and I predicted that it would consolidate inside this horizontal channel, and it's doing that. You can see the upper wick went up above here, above the resistance, channel resistance, dropped back down. But first, what it did was it dropped way down here, penetrated this support here, the channel support, and also it was another support that was drawn in here. They just happen to share the same line at around 36.5, went through the 35 support, 535K support, and then bounced back up, reached the top, bounced back down. It's currently roughly around 38.4 right now, and I anticipate that it's going to range in this area. It's also trapped inside a descending triangle as it consolidates sideways and chop up and down. If it breaks above this resistance, that's bearish. That's bullish. This descending triangle resistance. If it breaks again back below the 36.5 or 35K zone, that would be bearish. And that, I believe, has a lot to do with the actions that's going to take place between the West and Russia. More than likely, Russia will capture a lot of the main structures like airports. They already captured Chernobyl, the old decommissioned nuclear facility. So I think a lot of the action has a lot to do with that. So it's going to be volatile for days, if not weeks. Let's take a look at the indicators below here. Before we do, though, take a look at this volume bar here. It is significantly high, but not as high as this volume bar back here. But it's just higher than usual. And with that move up here, a lot of the high leverage shorts got liquidated. And currently we are, at least on Binance, there are more high liquidation levels for longs than there are shorts. And I'll show that in a separate video. As far as the KDJ line, the J line, the white J line right here, penetrate up above the blue K and the red D line, and it went from 9.7 to 9.3 to 27.2. They're still, as a group though, they're still at the near the bottom zone of the KDJ range. Here's the horizontal bottom range, and here's the upper range. Upper is around, I believe, 80. I think so. And then, yeah, upper's 80, and bottom is around 20. And those are just guidelines. The MACD, the white MACD line slid further from negative 743 to negative 827 and remains below the red signal line. What you notice here is the current histogram bar is, although reddish, it's getting lighter. So it went from deep red to lighter red. And so that's, even though it's bearish, it's showing signs of potentially flipping bullish in the near future. But that remains to be seen. The red RSI line down here, actually all three, the red RSI line, the aqua CVD, and the white MOM indicator all flip back up. The red RSI line, it went from 39 to 42.5. 50 is in the middle, so it's still below the middle point and has room to go up or down. That's why I gave it a bull and a crab. CVD, cumulative volume delta, trended up from 1.802 million to 1.806 million. I forgot the million there. Let me change that. There you go. MOM trends, the momentum indicator, trended up from negative 4,330 to negative 4,205. So all of them got a rating of a bull and a crab. So though it's flipping bullish, it could easily go sideways. And that seems to be the case for the last several days. It's more sideways movement. Let's take a look at the heat map. Let's see what happened here. So do you see this cascade, upward cascade here with these giant bubbles? That is not retail. That is more two things. Probably whales buy-in and also liquidation cascade of the shorts. When price moves significantly up fast, the people who are taking leverage short positions, they need to cover their positions or they get liquidated. So when the only way to cover it is to buy Bitcoin, buy the opposing position. And so as they bought Bitcoin, price went up, and then as it continued to go up, more of those shorts need to cover the position, so they buy some more. So it creates a liquidation cascade going up. That's why we had this little rally here. You also notice that these levels that came in during the dip here, after the invasion, full-scale invasion was announced, actually took place, these levels came in, these buy levels here, and then since they disappeared right here. So it was temporary. They disappeared roughly around February 24th, just after 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. This wall went a little longer and went up to around around just before 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. The 30K wall remains though, and remains still pretty big. It's roughly 40 plus 670, so that's roughly 710 in this area, this wall here alone. The 29 wall remains a little brighter yellow. You see how it was lighter blue here and grew to white to yellow. So these two wall, this wall is growing, but this wall remains. It grew yesterday. The 25K wall, it also grew in size. You can see the shifting in color from light blue to more yellowish. So these are the three walls you want to pay attention to for now: 30, 29, and 25. And up above, we don't have any major selling walls up here. I hope you found value in this video and it helped you or amused you. If it did, feel free to smash the like, ring my bell, hit subscribe, and leave a comment in the YouTube section. I'll see you in the next video later today. Peace.